Alright, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Queen Sensei, as you all may know. If you don't know, welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have you. As you read by the title, today is a little pick a card reading. I haven't did one in so long, and I think pick a card readings are so fun. So yeah, just be mindful that this is how you're currently being perceived. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is true. This is just how people are currently viewing you and currently seeing you at this time. So if you looked at the thumbnail, whatever, um, we have three piles, okay? First pile being feeling safe, and this is how it looks. Okay, let me get my pen ready so I can write this down. All right. Yeah, all right, I'm not gonna get into it. All right. Pile two, we have desires or desirable. And pile three, we have miracles, as you can see. Okay. All right. Pile one, feeling safe. Pile two, desire. Pile three, miracles. Okay. Take time, go with your intuition, choose which best pal is calling to you. Okay. So without further ado, we shall get into the reading, so that way we don't waste too much time. Okay, let me get my timestamps ready. Okay, hey pal one. All right, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. All right, so just based off this card, okay, feeling safe, it just speaks a lot on its own, okay? People are currently perceiving you to be very whole, very centered, somebody they can trust. All right, I feel like you're the type of person, they may give you like their credit card or something. They go to the store, they may trust you to like babysit their kids or to drive their car, like just to have possession of something that is valuable to them. They trust you that you're going to take care of it. You're going to make sure everything is safe, secure, locked down, and you're not going to let anything happen to it. All right. People feel like you're very like nurturing, well balanced as well, with the circle card, with the circle being here, like very um whole. Okay. People feel like you know yourself as well. All right. People feel like you can be kind of closed off or reserved, but I really feel like you know how energy works, and I feel like you don't really, not that you aren't comfortable with everybody, but you don't really like put off everything that you know. It's very much like sweet and cuddly, but you can be cutthroat if you really need to. Like you could really stand up for yourself if need be, or say how you feel, say what you're thinking, but only if it's being called of you. Right? Some people could even feel like you're a bit like shy or like modest, again, reserved, like very closed off, very like, just to yourself a little bit. Very much in your in your own world. Yeah, people feel like you should speak up a little more, like they want to know more about you. Um, they want to hear your opinion on things, but I feel like you're the type of person that really um, if it's not being called, I'm hearing like, you know how your mom say, if it's nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So y'all could be like very, not like, I don't want to say bitchy, but like if it's nothing good that's gonna come out your mouth, I feel like you're not gonna say it. Again, people may, I just got a call, okay? People may call you for advice or come to you like in need, maybe resources, all right? or trying to like figure out. People feel like you can give them solutions to their problems. Very optimistic. All right, if you feel comfortable though, like if it's somebody, if it's not a familiar energy, I feel like it's very hard to get in your energy. Not only because you are like very standoffish or reserved, but you be in your own little world, doing your own little thing. Um, Maybe gardening, maybe taking a walk. All right, herbalist is here. Okay, sipping tea is significant. All right, people may feel like you love teas. It's giving like a Erica Badu type of vibe, or like a spiritualist. All right, I'm also getting like occult vibes. All right, people could feel like you're very vivid, very colorful. Okay. You could be perceived to have a lot of knowledge, or to like know a lot of things with this book here. You just don't say it. Like you only speak when spoken to. But you also like are, it's like giving like very much extrovert, introvert. You do things when you want it, how you want it. You know when something is necessary and when it's not necessary. All right, very emotionally mature, significant. Okay, some people could feel like being perceived, sorry, you're being perceived currently like just like a nature girl, or like a nature vibe. All right, you like to be out in nature, you like to do walks, you like to do picnics, very romantic. I feel like some people perceive you to do things that sometimes you know you shouldn't, but you have a big heart. Like it's given like sometimes like Cancer vibes, all right, Scorpio, Pisces vibes. All right, very much water sign energy, or like earthy energy a little bit. Okay, a little fire, little air, but more so like earth sign, water sign kind of vibe. All right, some people could feel like you're like you like being natural, or you look better natural. Okay, when it's just like I'm hearing like hair, what is that Drake song? Hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. So it's like some people could feel like, you better in your most natural state, even though you might feel the same way too. But you switch it up here and there. All right, you might like more natural hairstyles, braids, locks, protective styles is significant. All right, you're not really into like too much of like the wig culture, or like hot girl summer vibes. Feel like you're being perceived as you could be friends with anybody, or you're very comforting to talk to. Okay, very artistic as well, and creative is significant. Very delicate and sensitive is how you being perceived. Like I feel like y'all the type of person that like dry. I said dry. So something about like mother instincts, okay? Motherly instincts again, like people trusting you with their kids, or you just having this mothering vibe, this like very much like, you know, just giving Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio vibes, seriously. Y'all have you're being perceived to have like a spiritual aesthetic, all right? Some people could also perceive you to like talk a lot. Again, you know a lot of information, but you only talk when you feel it's necessary, or you feel it's comfortable, or again when it's needed. All right. People always feel like you show up at the right time, all the right time, or you're always in the right place at the right time. Okay. People perceive you to be I just lost my train of thought. So again, people perceive you to talk a lot, probably. Okay, you jump from one conversation to the next. All right. Also, very easy to talk to. Like conversation can go on and on and on and on and on. Something about aloe vera. Again, like a just like a spiritual, planty, earthy, like type of girl. All right, homebody. I'm hearing home is where the heart is. So you guys may like being perceived to like cook a lot, okay, or you got good food. You look like you know how to like throw down in the kitchen. All right. Something about gardening is here as well. Some of you guys could also be really, really petite, or like not even petite, but just like your body is well balanced, even though you may like eat a lot or you may snack a lot. You may not have to really do too much with your body. Okay, some people may perceive you as like old fashioned. Like you don't really go with the trends. You kind of wear what you want to wear. Like I don't know why I'm picking up like jumpsuits and like overalls and like thrifty vibes. Like people feel like you like a thrift, you like the thrift store, thrift junkie. Also, I was getting like, have you ever seen those houses where it's like a lot of plants all outside their house? You come inside their house, you got a lot of collectibles, you got a lot of like treasured things that you collect. Like your house is like, you know, they go into one corner, it's like, ooh, and then they go in here, and it's just like, okay, where'd you get that? And you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Okay, some of you guys could also be perceived to be like a DIYer. Okay? You're very resourceful, significant. Also, like a healer, like a medicine woman is significant. Okay, very aligned, very in tune with thyself. Okay, something about wearing your heart on your sleeve again is coming up. I feel like your heart could get you in like not so good of situations, but you know how to get out because you're very resourceful. You've been through a lot. You have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, but your heart can kind of get you in trouble a little bit. I feel like that's how you're being perceived. Yeah, people are perceiving you to be a stand-up person. They know that you'll do what is right no matter what. Kind of like sacrificial, kind of like you'll put others' needs before yours, but in a way that's like not gonna overtake or overpower what you have going on, but you don't mind like helping a side or helping somebody. Like it's giving like somebody stranded on the road, like you'll help them. People feel like it's like a very dark energy about you too. Like why is this person so nice? Like they're just too nice once they get to know you. But it's like not a facade. I also feel like you're being perceived as to have like, I don't know, you got some secrets on you. Like everything ain't all like, you know, all glitz and glamour and sparkles and flowers and bubbles. It's just like it's something about you, but you don't really like let that off. It's always just like positivity, optimism, um, sacredness, doing things for the greater good. It's like very much giving like activist vibes. Yeah, something about you not really liking to be like, I feel like y'all like a homebody. Y'all don't really like clubbing. Y'all don't really like parties. Y'all kind of like doing your own little thing, being in your own world. Something about you being perceived again as a helper. Okay. Yeah, definitely Scorpio vibes. Like very much like helping somebody get through like tough times, being a shoulder to cry on, helping people through obstacles. But again, people perceive like, why is this person, like they feel like it's something to it. Like, why is this person so nice? Why is this person so sweet? But that's just how you are. Even though you may have been through like some dark times or some troubling times, I feel like the reason you are how you are is because you would want somebody to do the same for you, or you would want somebody to help you in need. So, and that is why you do that in return. Yeah, people feel like you like do like you play like instruments, or you can lead them to like the land of like milk and honey. It's giving like violin, like, you know, like frequencies and like healing, like just all around, just spiritual in general. Very well rounded in each area, but you would rather be more like earthy vibes. Again, you could be friends with anyone and anything, plants, animals. Feel like they perceive you to like talk to trees, or like, you know, talk to nature. If y'all like out on a trip, or like you with people, you'll be out somewhere in the corner meditating, like praying, vibing, you know, getting your energy right. I feel like people perceive you to be really big on energy. You can sense certain things. Yeah, people feel like you don't really want the spotlight, or you could, you got a lot of talents and qualities, but you would rather do them as hobbies when you could really be getting paid for it. But I really feel like some of y'all don't really want the attention. You kind of just like doing what you're doing, creating, and just being your best self without all that extra baggage that come with having that. Yeah, some people feel like you invest a lot of time into yourself, into your craft. Again, being like loner vibes. All right. People feel like you got a lot of hidden investments, or things you don't really speak on, because you don't really feel like, again, it's anyone's business. That's that reserved, modest energy. But it's just like, you do a lot of things for you, for your own happiness. It's not for the approval of others. It's not to like, you know, have anything being all. It's like you're very humble, basically, very humble. And again, like I'm gonna like close it off pretty soon here, but some people again feel like you get yourself 10 of Cups here, 7 of Pentacles. You waste a lot of time on people, places, and things that just like, it's like you got a lot of hope for people or things that just like, you know, it's just like pretty much going nowhere, but you still want to try for some reason. Like you feel it's like a savior, like you feel like you can save people. Yeah, but like sometimes it's just no saving nobody. It's like you can lead the horse to the water and you gonna force the horse to drink. It's one of them type of vibes. Some people feel like you're gonna marry into wealth, or you're gonna find you'll eventually find that King of Pentacles type of vibe, or you'll marry into wealth, or you'll find you a good husband, or like you don't really like show your partners off, like you keep who you talk to, who you dating reserved, like you don't really like talk about sex, or you don't get into that type of stuff. Yeah, something about a lot of fruits and veggies is significant. All right, they feel like you offer a lot of opportunities to grow. All right, you see the potential in everyone and everything. It's like you see the shining and silver light in everyone and everything. Okay, it's like you have a lot of power and a lot of knowledge and a lot of like charisma, but you just choose to like not really use it for what other people will use it for. Like you got a lot of power, but you don't abuse it. okay? Because you could, because you're a very trustworthy person, but you don't really abuse it. Yeah, people feel like you could, yeah, again, people feel like you do yoga, like you know a lot about chakras, all right? You stretch, you exercise, okay? Meditation is here. Very much Earth Angel vibes, okay? So that's all I got for pile 1. We're going to move on to pile 2. Starts at 2025. All right, hey pile 2. All right, we got desire here. Okay, so with this pile, I feel like y'all all around, like, people perceive you to just be here, there, everywhere. You here, you bopping there, you bopping there. Okay, people could feel like your clothing is like very like aesthetically pleasing. Okay, you like to maybe show off your body a lot, or you're very confident in your body. All right, people feel like you got a lot of energy always. Like some people feel like you never sleep. Like when do you have time to sleep? Right, people feel like you got a lot of like light, and it's giving like fire sign energy, definitely. Air sign energy. You got a lot. You really don't care about nobody's opinions. You can do what you want, when you want, how you want, and nobody's gonna tell you nothing. It's giving like bad girl, bad boy type of vibe. People feel like you get what you want uh from like the opposite sex. Okay, people feel like the opposite sex really like hold you to some sort of standard, like you have that sex appeal. um People feel like the opposite sex fiends over you, or you have like a lot of men, a lot of women. Like some people can even see you like as bisexual. People feel like with you, like, yeah, you live on the edge. Like you just never know what you gonna get with you. Like the life of the party, pile 2. It's like you the type of person, like, if you wanna like you down to ride, you ready to go fight, you ready to go turn up, you ready to go. It's like you the whatever you need me for, I'm there type of friend. Like even if it's something bad, it's like you wanna go do that? Okay, well that's what we gonna do. All right, I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come pick you up. People feel like it's really hard to make you mad. Like it's very like, I feel like you're not really the arguing type. I feel like you like not people feel like you antagonize people. Like it's really hard to get you upset. Like you just so much full of life, full of joy. You could care less. Okay? People feel like not materialistic, but you care too much about how you look. Okay, people could call you like cocky, but it's really much more so confidence in knowing thyself. Okay, some of y'all could be Saturn ruled as well. A lot of fire, a lot of air, a lot of water, significant. People feel like you got a lot of like help or support in something, again, like that, like I don't know, from the opposite sex, like sugar daddy, sugar mama vibes. Like you just get what you want. All right, it's giving like goddess or goddess energy. Like you just stand tall in yourself. Like feminist vibes. Like you wear what you want. You don't care what nobody say. You might show a little skin. You might wear heels. But that's just what you want to do. Like very, very, very confident in yourself to the point where people feel like you cocky. People could feel like you have sex a lot. I don't know why I'm getting like this like sexual energy with you. Okay. Also, people don't know what they're gonna get. Like one day you here, one day you gone. All right. You could travel a lot. All right, some of you guys could be like a little loud as well. All right, your voice projects, is very stern. People could feel like, perceive you to be your mouth, and your actions can get you in trouble sometimes. People could perceive you to like not really think before you do stuff. You could be very, very impulsive. People feel like it's a lot of like anger behind your smile. Like you could get very angry and like very like explosive. Yeah, you live on edge basically. People feel like you live on the edge of life, but you always catch yourself before you fall. People feel like you're very strong and powerful. Like people feel like you will beat them up if they get into a fight with you. Like people don't really want no confrontation with you because I feel like they perceive you to be with all the smoke, like how you want to do it. Very, very fiery, like a firecracker. Once you light the firecracker, ain't no telling where it's gonna go, which route it's gonna take, what direction. You just know that it's gonna be up in flames. All right. I also feel like you are the type of person people call, again, I don't know if I said this, like to the party. Like you got the best music, you got the liquor, you got the, you know, the drugs, the alcohol. All right. I don't know why I'm hearing like the breakup friend, like friend. You know, like somebody break up and you got like, oh, I got a friend for you. Need somebody? Okay, I got somebody for that. Like you know a lot of people. You very well connected in. All right, it's giving like, I don't know, like bottle girl vibes, like club vibes, like even if you don't do that, you just like very much connected in. You know people, you know a lot of people, you go a lot of places, you travel a lot, you do this, you do that. It's like, what don't this person be into? Like, why is pile number 2 out at 4 or 5 in the morning with these random people living life in a drop top on Miami Beach? Out till 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Like people feel like you go on binges. Again, kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do what I want type of energy. Like I'm gonna just look. We live in life on the edge, okay? Oh well, somebody break up with me. Oh well, I got a new one. I got a couple in the chamber. Yeah, people feel like you got a couple in the chamber, or you always got a backup plan, or you always got like some. You always got something figured out, okay? You know a person for every little single thing. All right, you know a place, you know a person, you know where to go, you know who to talk. Yeah, you very like, you don't have shy jitters at all. Very much a people person. But people feel like it's a lot of turmoil, or people feel like it's a lot behind that smile. Like you're always smiling and happy and, you know, bubbly 24/7. People feel like that's like a mask for what you're really truly feeling. People feel like you could, like, if you're a woman, you could, you know, use your like seductive nature, seductive qualities to get what you want, right? Even if it's not that, people could feel like you desire a lot of things and you get what you want simply. Just Queen of Wands, period. People feel like you break a lot of hearts. People perceive the ball to always be moving in your court or favor, okay? People perceive, yeah, you to be like very much friendly competition, or you're always going to finish first no matter what. People could feel like you very materialistic, or you know, you superficial, okay? Again, you break a lot of hearts, or you are the top dog or top competitor for the opposite sex. Like, who wouldn't want to date pile number 2? People could perceive you to like stay on top of the latest trends, latest clothes, latest fashion. All right, you always like hip on game. Like people feel like you're very, very hip. Like you know what you're talking about. People feel like you got a lot of support as well. Yeah, like again, you know something for you got a person for everybody. Like you might be the friend like to hook people up or like the matchmaker. Again, you that friend that people call them when like they sad and they ready to turn up and have a good time. Pile number 2, that is you. Or that's how you're being perceived. Yeah, some people feel like you could be very, very, very cutthroat, or you could get people out of their comfort zone. Like you could like make people warm up, or like just get the ball moving, like get the party started. Yeah, people feel like people perceive you like they scared of rejection from you. Again, like that superficial energy, 3113, as I said that. I don't know why competition keep coming up. All right, something about you just beating competitors, like I don't know, your looks is significant. All right, just like your face card, like never declines, is significant. People perceive you to be like this it girl, like a model type, like very tall, very like, very much it girl or it guy. I don't know. It's like you got a lot of options. All right, you never sit stagnant or wait in a certain energy for too long. Like you always, like again, you always get the ball moving. I also feel like it's like really hard. You got a lot of confidence. It's really hard to break your soul or break you down. Like you just very much know yourself. All right. Again, people feel like you're very impulsive or perceive you to be impulsive, but you always again catch yourself before you fall. You just kind of pretty much live on the edge. Yeah, people feel like you get yourself in situations that you just should not. A lot of times for money, like people perceive you to do anything for money, even if it's not true. That's what they thinking. Or you use men for their money, like you. Again, it's like that never sleeping energy. You always partying, you always on the go. Even if you're not partying, but you always on the go. It's like having a lot of motion. Like, yeah, like this power, they perceive you to have a lot of motion. You get what you want and you out. All right, it's like seeing them motherfucking funds. Okay, it's one of them. Like it's gonna take you a while for you to settle down. Yeah, and become like a mother or a father, or even if you are that, like people just feel like you love to party. Yeah, like you just setting down and being like safe, secure, and like motherly homebody vibes. That's just not your thing. Like you would rather be like out on the town, out and about, bouncing around. Somehow, some way, you always find like some type of new opportunity. All right, your life is very inspiring to say the least. That's how people perceive you. Like at the end of the day, you always have something new going on. No matter if you got in trouble, if you was, no matter the situation, you always figure something out and got something going on. That's how you're being perceived. Whether or not all that is true or not, but again, they feel like you hide, like you do something behind the scenes, or you're hiding behind some sort of mask. Like you never let people see you down. You never let people know what's going on in your mind. You always just on the go. But people could feel like you cause a lot of illusions, or you got a lot of fear low key, and you try to mask it with like staying on the go. Right. Very much business oriented though, about your money. Nevertheless. Okay. Alright, that's all I got for my pile twos. Alright, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Alright. Alright, pile three. Alright, final pile. For some reason, I'm feeling like y'all is a mixture of all three piles in one. Okay, it's giving very much mature, like grown woman, grown man vibes. Like people are perceiving you to have like your shit together. With the miracle card here, like you don't mess around, you don't play. Okay, very much like all your priorities in check. All right, very luxurious life. Even if you don't feel so, even if you feel like the stuff you have is mediocre, or you just like nice things, you like to keep your house clean, like people feel like you have a very luxurious life, very modest, very reserved. It's given like HBIC, or it's given like some people perceive you to have a resting bitch face. People could perceive you to like a lot of gold, a lot of jewelry, all right, a lot of like accessories. Okay, some people could also feel like you're very hard to please. You don't let off more than you know, or you don't. You got poker face. People feel like you could put like a hex or a curse on them, or people perceive you to like you could be a blessing or a lesson. Like if you do me wrong, everything you touch in life will crumble. Like people are scared to cross you. A lot of people perceive you to be scary for some reason. Like you might get a lot of like, oh, I thought you was mean when I first seen you type of vibes. But I'm getting like you are like very kind of mean, but nice at the same time. Like it's just like don't F with me type of vibes. Like, but you still might be one of the sweetest people on the planet, but you don't play about your energy. You very clear, you very cut, you very direct. That's how you being perceived. It's like you're being perceived as like when this person talks, you better listen for real, or you gonna feel their wrath. People like feel like your cups are overflowing like all the time. Like you just have like just an abundance of everything, more than you need. Like people feel like you have way more than you need. All right, people could see you as like very godly or godlike. All right, giving goddess or god energy. Very selective. People feel like you got favorites, like very selective of the few. I also feel like you should watch the other two readings. Like I feel like pile three is like a collective of all three. It's like people perceive you to be sitting on some type of throne, like you're on a hierarchy, like people look up to you in some sort of way. People perceive you to be somebody who you should listen to, or you should take advice from. Like it's like a motherly figure. Even if you're young, like you just very mature, very level-headed. You know what you know, and you're not gonna like go for anything less. It's like one strike and you're out type of vibe. People could perceive you to like cover up your body a lot, but you got like a nice figure. You just don't really like to lead with, you know, all that type of energy. You keep yourself covered up. Like it's very much like businesswoman, businessman type of vibes. Like very professional. You only let certain people see a certain side of you. Very much like poker face vibes, like serious, like, but that's just what you put out to the world to protect yourself. I feel like people perceive you to know how to protect your energy. Something about my throat is itching, yeah. Something about your eyes, like you can speak with your eyes. You don't even have to say nothing. Your energy speaks for itself. That's what it's given. People perceive you to be very, very, very blessed. Like very blessed. I don't know why I'm getting like you don't really like I don't know why I'm getting like beach vibes, but you don't really have like no two-piece on. You kind of like got like covered up, like you got your top and you got like some cover-ups on. Like you don't really, that's just for the bedroom. Like you don't really lead with like sexual energy. Your energy is like very potent and it speaks for itself. You don't even have to do that. Like that's not the type of vibe that you want. It's like people kind of like perceive, like bow down to you or kind of like let you walk. I ain't gonna say walk all over them, but they just feel like you're better than them in some type of way. Or you're more established, or you're like, again, that goddess or that God energy. It's like, even if y'all are not older in age, it's something about you that just demands respect, just period. People could feel like you have a really nice home or you have really nice things, like very luxurious vibe. People could feel like you come from money, or you look like you come from money, or you've married into like some sort of wealth or money. Again, a lot of like jewelry, a lot of purses, a lot of accessories, like makeup on point. Like it's just like never missing a beat. Like you always just, even if you're not you don't have makeup and stuff on, you just still just look like very effortless and flawless. Like you're not stressed out about nothing. Like no wrinkles. All right. Yeah, people feel, like seem like, people perceive you to be very stress free, very carefree. All right, like a no bullshit type of person. All right, people could think you're older than what you are or younger than what you are. Like it's always like your age is very in question. Something about you always being at the right place at the right time as well. People feel your energy to be very, very alluring or enticing, but they like still kind of like scared to talk to you or something. Like, yeah, like they feel like you got something hidden up your sleeve. Like you really will cause some type of hex or some type of curse on them. Like you have the power, you have authority to really like shut something down if you want to. Definitely getting like a no nonsense type of energy. Like people know not to play around with you, and if they do, it's like you gonna pay for it for real. Yeah, something about being a majesty or majestic. All right, people perceive you to be very focused and goal oriented. Goal oriented. All right, it's giving Earth sign energy, very much Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos. Like a very much, you get what you want. You a manifester, like easily though. You receive a lot of miracles. You're very, very blessed and highly favored by God. That's how people perceive you to be. Again, I feel like you should watch the other two pals because I feel like this came in stages. You weren't always like this, but you've been and experienced a lot, and now you're like in this very much modest. Can't nobody get me off my throne, knock me off my throne. I'm here and I'm here to stay, and nobody's gonna take my spot or my position. It's just not even in question. Yeah, like people feel like the stars are all aligned, are all aligned with you. Like your confidence is there. You are a star in everything that you do. Top dog, top competitor. It's like they can't get you out their spot. Some people perceive this to be like not fair. Like they just can't beat you for nothing. People feel like perceive you to be very influential. All right, yeah. Some people feel like no matter what, you just win. You're a winner. You're a star. Leo energy, Aquarius energy, Libra energy. Definitely two sides to you with this Five of Swords here and this High Priestess. Like, definitely giving high. Yes, you have the authority, like, to really knock some stuff over if you really want. The Tower card, the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. But you come off as a normal, average, everyday type of person. But you, yeah, even with a turban and like the clothes and all that, you really will mess somebody up, and you don't even gotta touch them. All you gotta do is speak. If you're being perceived, like your energy speaks for itself. Also, your face card never decline. Got a lot of courage. You're very bold. Something about pride and ego. Authority. You're being perceived to have a lot of authority over the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Again, it's like when you talk, people just listen. Like they don't have no other choice. But if anybody thinks that they're gonna come cause you some type of conflict, some type of disagreement, try to get one over you, they're gonna be sadly mistaken. People judge you a lot, and then they meet like who you really truly are, because you look like an everyday normal person just with these luxuries and very miraculous, but they don't know the other side of you. It's like I don't play. All right. Yeah, a lot of male counterparts or women even are just intimidated by you. Very I don't know why I'm hearing cynical or structured. All right, very traditional, like a no nonsense type of person. No little boy or little girl energy at all. People perceive you to have been through a lot. Like you're very experienced. Yeah, people perceive you to be able to like turn somebody's world upside down. Okay, something also about a nice car as well. It's like matriarchal type of vibe, like head of the family, head of the household. Like you'll be the one to like really get something in line or in check here. Yeah, you being perceived. Yeah, something about you having a lot of prosperity or abundance, like this man or woman that you married into, or you married into wealth, or um, like you got a lot of people that want to take care of you. Unbeknownst to like a lot of people, like some people would feel like you don't even have no boyfriend or no girlfriend or something like that. But honestly, people really do like take care of you. They spoil you. They nurture you. They give you everything that you need. Like again, very goal oriented. You have a lot of patience as well, but you also have no patience at all. Like you don't have patience for stupidity, but if somebody or something or someone needs time and you have to invest and have to have perseverance, I feel like you're willing to do that, but only if you know that something is serious or something is for real. It's like you get a lot of balls moving, a lot of balls rolling, but only if you know like somebody is serious or not. All right, a lot of people could be like stuck on your energy as well, like can't get over you, but they know they can't play with you, or they know they don't amount up to being able to try to play to you. So they'll do something behind the scenes, but never, like, people don't want to confront you at all. Again, people feel like it's like this just dark like energy about you, but you're very, very loving as well. But you still will like, okay, very cutthroat. Right? Is there? I'm being called. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, some people, some of y'all could be like, I don't know, like, I don't know if y'all don't, people could perceive you like to not want to be a mother or a father, like kind of like rich aunt, rich uncle type of vibes, like no kids type of vibes. You don't like a lot of noise, a lot of like rah-rah energy. You like peace, you like quiet, you like clean, you like stability. Yeah, like you reject anything that's like not aligned with you. All right, that anything that you don't value, you don't put any effort into, okay? People could find, people could perceive you to perceive them as annoying, or like they talk too much, like you just, something about your eyes is significant, all right? Your eyes is like very cut, like you look and they just shut up, okay? Is that it? Yeah, people feel like you got a lot of money, you got a lot of green. Again, very business oriented, on your throne. Can't nobody knock you out your place, take you off your square. You've been doing something for a long time, and it's not going to stop or let up, period. I'm trying to see if I'm getting anything else. Yeah, you hear I'm very quiet. Like, yeah, something about your quietness, quiet peace, and quiet is significant. Yeah, very reserved, very modest. Okay. So that's all I'm getting for this pod. This is pretty fun. Okay, it got my little brain rolling a little bit. Make sure y'all like, comment, share if it resonated any, just to let me know how I'm doing intuitively. Um, Again, check out the description box below for any of my other social medias. Also, the link to my cards down below as well. I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Love you.